Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about what I've done to make more money off of my royalty money. And before I deep dive into this, I'm just gonna say up front, I am not a financial expert. I'm not a financial planner. This is just what has worked for me and what I'm doing currently. I'm still in a position where I have a full-time job in marketing along with writing and producing music. So I'm not 100% reliant on my royalties to survive. So what I figured I'd do is I would get a head start on making music my living by having my royalty money that I'm making now kind of snowball and turn into more money. And of course that means investing it. And if you're new to this channel, please like this video and subscribe, and also check out in the description, there's links to discounts on things, my music, my Instagram, things like that. So check that out as well, please. So what I started doing about a year ago is I started taking my royalty money and some other extra money I had sitting around and investing it every month into my Acorns account. Now you might be asking, what is Acorns? Well, it's a lovely app that invests your money for you. It's incredibly hands-off, so if you're not an expert with day trading, anything like that, you don't have to worry about it at all. You basically pick what kind of portfolio you want. I've picked moderately aggressive, and in the last year, I've had over an 18% return, and that is amazing. So my royalty money is just sitting there making me more and more and more money. So whenever I decide to make that dive into doing music full time, I have a nice nest egg already built up. And what I've done is I've actually pulled some numbers so you can see how it all works if you're not familiar with interest and all that. And you can do the same thing just by Googling interest calculator. And I suggest you Google that interest calculator and putting your own numbers to see what you can do. Because what you might want to put in is more or less or somewhere in between than the numbers I'm about to read off. So like I said before, I've been getting an 18% return for the last 12, 13 months. But for these examples, I'm going to drop that interest down to 12% to something that many people or some people might see more realistic. Now, of course, I hope my return stays at 18%. Fingers crossed, time will tell. But these are the numbers I pulled by using an interest calculator online. So let's say you are not making that much off royalty money, maybe 50 bucks, 75 bucks, and you have some extra money you want to put in to your Acorns account. At $100 for 5 years at 12% interest, after those 5 years, you would have $8,110. Now you're thinking, okay, that's not that much money over 5 years. Well, only 6,000 of it is your money you've put in. The rest of it's interest that has accumulated over time. Now let's say you're thinking small amounts for a long period of time. Let's say $100 for 10 years at 12% interest. That would make you $22,403. So you start to see how if you can do it long term, you can really start racking up the interest and making a good chunk of money on it. And you might be thinking 5 years is so far away, 10 years is so far away. Well, time flies. I cannot believe I've already been investing my money this way for over a year now. So it is not too late to start doing this. You should start it right now. And in fact, I put a link in the description below. If you sign up with that link, I think you get $5 and I think I get $5, something like that. So check it out if you want just a little extra coinage to start off. All right, let's say maybe you're making more money off of royalties, or you're able to put more money into it from your full-time job or part-time job. And let's say you want to invest $500 a month. So $500 a month for 5 years at 12% interest will make you $40,551. And of that 40,000 some odd dollars, only 30,000 of it would be yours. The remaining 10,551 would be just money you've made off interest. Now, let's kick that $500 up to 10 years to say you're in it for the long haul. $500 for 10 years at a 12% interest would make you $112,017. Not too shabby at all. And of that $112,000, only 60,000 of it is your money. The other 52,000 is money you've made off interest. And of course, this is just steady, same amount of money every month. Some months you might be able to put more in, some you might be able to put less in. Maybe you get a promotion at your job, maybe your royalties start doing really well and you're able to put more and more money in. So that's where I'd suggest you go to Google and type in interest calculator and kind of just start plugging away numbers and start thinking about what you could possibly do. All right, let's say you want to get in hard and heavy and you want to invest $1,000 a month. So $1,000 a month for 5 years at 12% interest would make you $81,103. And of course, out of that 81,000, 60,000 of it would be yours. The rest, 21,103, would be interest. So 60,000 would be your principal, 21,000 would be the interest you've made. All right, you know what's coming next? 10 years, $1,000 for 10 years at 12% interest. That would be $224,035. Yes, please. And of all that money, $120,000 of it would be your principal that you've put in. The remaining $104,000 is interest. So you can start to see how if you're able to invest your money with something like Acorns, which I highly recommend, it is so easy. I just put money in there every month and they do all the hard work. And like I said, I've had 18%. All those examples are 12%. I've had 18% for the last year. Fingers crossed it stays that strong. Time will tell, but I would recommend start investing right now. And Acorns is, like I said, so easy to use. It only costs $1 a month. So once you get a little money in there and you start making interest, the $1 a month it's paid for with interest easily. And also, of course, the interest, you're also making dividends off certain stocks. It just really starts to snowball, and do it. Download the Acorn app or go on their website. And this video is not sponsored by them in any way. This is just what I do. And since I've been doing it, like I said, it has been amazing. Just my money has been growing strong, and it's off of my royalty money. So basically I'm making my royalty money work for me even more. So when I get that one stream, it's actually worth much more than that one stream over 5 years, over 10 years. So when you sell that album or you sell that single, make it worth more than just what you sold it for. Think about what that one song, that one stream, that one download, what that can be worth in 5 years and 10 years. Because I'm sure, as you know, time goes fast. 5 years ago seemed like it was yesterday. It's not. So be smart and think about how you can invest safely and soundly and invest in your music career. It might seem, that $100 a month, that $500 a month, oh, I'd rather do this, I'd rather do that with it, I'd rather go buy drinks at the bar. Did that for a long time. So many other things you'd rather do with that money, but trust me, as soon as you start doing it and you start seeing that growth with interest and everything, it becomes an addiction, and all you want to do is put more money into it and just get that nest egg ready for when you want to dive full-time into music, or maybe you are full-time music and you want to have some sort of nest egg for retirement or anything like that. I highly recommend it. So again, Acorns, download the app, go to their website. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm not an expert. Please Google some of these things. But if you have any questions, comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. And until next time, see you later.